Danny Flexon here for Seconds Out, the Matchroom Elite Gym with head trainer, of course, Tony Sims. Tony, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Dan.
Looking trim. New diet, is it? Or?
I've gone plant-based, haven't I? I've been telling you to watch the documentary Game Changer. Great documentary. It's one of them documentaries that you can't take your eyes off, and it's really, enthralling watching it, and seeing like all the scientific research that they've done, that eating plant-based food, how better for you it is than eating red and even white meat, keeping the meat away from your diet. So yeah, I've been on that for 2 weeks and I feel great.
And you've said obviously John Ryder was too far into his camp to make the switch, although he was the one that recommended the documentary to you, which is interesting. Yeah. John has the big fight with Callum Smith coming up in a few weeks. What predominantly have you been working on in this camp, with Callum being quite big for the weight?
I don't want to say what we've been working on, but it's pretty obvious that John's a short super middleweight and Callum's an extra tall super middleweight. So it's probably pretty obvious to anybody that what we've been working on. But all I can say is he's in great shape for the fight. He's on a great run of wins at the moment, knockout wins. I think coming towards the end of his middleweight, as to say career, he was weak at the weight and he weren't doing nothing. So since he's been up at super middleweight, he's been a revelation really. And he's grown into the weight over the last year. And we call him the tank in here now, and that's what he's like. He's like a little tank. He's like Tyson, statuesque. He's got a thick neck, and his legs are massive. Do you know what I mean? And he can really punch with power. So, we're going to see what happens. Callum's a great fighter. Don't get me wrong. He's a massive favourite in the betting, and we know John knows what's in front of him. But all I can say is he's in great condition, and and he'll be there to win on the night.
How difficult, if at all, has it been to find sparring for this fight? Because Callum's obviously very technically sound, high-level operator, but also is very tall and very long.
It ain't really been hard to find sparring, to be honest. I think Callum would be struggling to get in sparring more than John. Like, he's got to find a short southpaw, whereas we've already got like Craig Richards in our gym, who's 6'3" light heavyweight, and to be honest, we've had plenty of good sparring. There's plenty of light heavyweights about 6'3", so in that respect, we've had good sparring. But it's just all about preparing yourself mentally as well as physically as well. And John's got to tune in mentally to go to war with Callum. You know what I mean? And Callum's a great fighter. He's the best super middleweight in the world, and he's proved that he is. And John's got to just be ready to go to war, really.